Oh, there's the Nintendo logo. I am so excited. This is insane. I didn't think it would drop like this. This is the old Switch, right? They're taking it off the Joy-Cons. What are we seeing here? Okay. Okay. Smoothing. What are you doing? What? You're like creating a Switch? Is that a new stand? Look at that! Oh my, I can't believe I'm excited over a stand. That's so funny. Oh, it can go all the way down as well. Okay, the new Joy-Cons are stylish. Oh. But they have the colors like here. This is such a weird first look. What the hell? What are they doing? They're just showing. They're literally just showing the machine. When they said first look, they said this is a first look. This is what you get. The music's deadly though. When they said first look, you said you're getting the most Nintendo first look you've ever seen in your life. Oh, it's no longer a... That's probably going to eliminate a lot of issues that a lot of people have been having sliding them in and out for sure. Very interesting. Okay. Wait. Wait. Okay, come on. Come on. What else? Give us at least a date for a showcase. There's Mario Kart. Looking gorgeous, by the way. But then again, the art style of these games always look so pretty. The dock is stylish. Okay, they still have this controller as well. I wonder if will it... No, it won't be compatible with the old controller. What am I saying? It won't be. Because it's a new system. 2025. Okay. So it's this year. Play Nintendo Switch exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games. Nintendo Switch 2 plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. Certain Nintendo games Switch... Okay, so it's like... Certain games won't be able to be passed over. Okay. Sorry, I paused it there when I'm not even recording. I'm literally just watching it off the thing. So it says that, like... That's... Wait, is that... I'm watching the UK version. No, I'm watching the American version, so it's going to be... April? Because if it was for me, it's 4th of the 2nd, which would have been just, like, very soon. Unless they're doing it like UK time, right? Let's watch the UK version and see if it says the same thing at the end. But no, that's the first look. It's exactly what Nintendo said. It's 2nd of the 4th. Yeah, okay. Because like if that was like, you know, every other country's time, it would be different. Yeah, that is we don't have much to go on, only that, like, first of all, they said the backwards compatible games, the majority of them will work. And the reason they say this, by the way, guys, is not because I wouldn't worry about it too much, because the PS5 didn't transfer over some games that I owned as well. And they have to tell you that not every single game will be backwards compatible, and not every single game that you have will be able to work with it. A game called Shadwen that I bought on the PS4 did not transfer over to my PS5, and it wasn't a demo, it wasn't anything like this, it just didn't transfer over. So they have to be safe and make sure that people know that not everything will be compatible. It's just literally a very good way of like saying, like, they're covering their arses basically if anything isn't compatible. But like the guarantee is here that obviously, like, you know, Zelda, Breath of the Wild, all these games will be able to be playable day one on the Switch 2. Now, I thought it looked slick. I thought it looked cool. There's not really much else you can say about it. Like, it's literally showing off the console. I think that the clicking in, I wonder if that's literally just because it's by like instead of pulling out, instead of pulling up, it's pulling out. So I wonder if it's like a lock-in mechanism it's the same way, but like it might be a lot easier because one of the biggest complaints that apparently happened with the Switch was that like kids were breaking it all the time because they would like yank out the controllers quite a bit, which like you can say like, oh, like, you know, I took care of myself as well. Yeah, but like the majority of kids like just like will like, you know, they'll pull things apart. They just do things very quickly. If they're going off and like they're doing something, docking something, you might slam it down as well, which sounds very silly, I know, but like you guys know this thing happens. I think the actual thing looks slick. I think it looks really, really nice. I think going with more of a simpler color like gives off the energy. I know it sounds weird, but a perception of like new and fresh and slick and clean, you know what I mean? It gives off that impression of like, this is like the newer one, right? And they need something to differentiate it, like this perfect design that they already had which was like the handheld design, and I think the shape of it was already amazing. But this instantly, when you look at it, it's like that looks different from my other Switch. It looks different from my dock. It looks different from the Joy-Con contraptions. It looks a little bigger even as well. For me, like, I'm just like excited to get like a Switch 2. I will probably get this console day one, and the reason for that is that I think it's like still Nintendo is like the most varied of like consoles, right? It's still the most varied of consoles in terms of like you can only get those Nintendo games on the Switch. And not only that, but like the idea of going back and playing all the other Nintendo games I already own, but like on the better hardware sounds awesome too. But also usually Nintendo consoles are like more affordable than the other systems. Now, I don't know what price this is going to be. It depends on the actual specs of it. It depends on how much it costs to manufacture. Here, my original Switch that I have right in front of me cost $350 with Pokemon Let's Go. So it might be 300, maybe less. Maybe it was 380. I think it was 380 at the time, and the original console cost like 350 maybe, or 300 or so. The Switch Lite costs 211 over here. So I'm imagining that if they make a light version of this, you're going to be looking at maybe like 300 or something like that. And I'm imagining with the actual console itself, we're probably looking at like a 400 to 450 price range. And now I could be wrong. And like if I'm wrong and it's back to being 350 again, that's amazing. But I think it's better to look at, I know it sounds weird for me. It's better to look at the more pessimistic point of view so that we can look back on this and then say like we can look back on this and be like, you know what, whatever. Like if it turns out to be better, right? It's like saying like, oh, something bad is gonna happen, then something good happens. It's like, yeah, like we'll be pessimistic now a little bit and be like the price. And by the way, 450 isn't even that bad of a price for a console. It's not, especially if it's a console you're gonna play all the time. It's not that crazy price. But I'm saying that like a lot of people I think are gonna think this is gonna be another like cheap, like not cheap, but like inexpensive handheld, when I think they're definitely going to charge more than they did with the original Switch, in my opinion. But regardless, it looked great. It looks slick. There's going to be a Direct in a few months. It's coming out this year as well. I think this is a fantastic idea, especially since, like, you know, the Switch was so successful. And with that, guys, we're going to say goodbye to all of you guys, and thank you so much to the Never Can Repay, the Baby Gangsta tier on Patreon. That is my Patreon supporters, and I thank you so much. Thank you so much to Tyfire2, JB Bull, Janet Banana, The Ghost of Minazuma, Vicious Felix, Yule, Radish and Nusta, Death Trap, Lynx Marky, Assassin, Jared Beanham, Ruben Malaysia, Eopsy, Alpaca Juice, and True Peanut Butter. And I'll see you all so soon. Bye bye. Tell me if you're going to buy it.